What? Hyperfund? Fraud warning by Bermuda Police? Anyways, all of that coming up in just a moment. Stay tuned. Hi, Rory Singh here. Welcome to the channel. Please find that big red button, subscribe, and also click on this bell notification icon. That way, every single time I come out with new, helpful, relevant content, you'll be one of the very first people to get access to this freshly created information. On this channel, what I do most of the time, as per request by my viewers, is to review stuff. Sometimes I find some good income opportunities, but more often than not, I found some brutal, nasty scams that were responsible for stealing billions of dollars worth of crypto from unsuspecting victims. Okay, you want to make sure that doesn't happen to you. Also, if you're looking for a legitimate way to earn a full-time income online, get access to a powerful affiliate marketing and training platform. It has awesome training, number one, and number two, it has a lucrative compensation plan, 40 to 60% commissions on the back end, highly commissionable products. Okay, company that's been around in business legally in the U.S., based out of Florida, for over 6 years now. Okay, set up for the long term. What's even more important than the income variable here with this system that I'm talking about is the training. There's a lot of you out there trying to make money online, and most people just don't know how to do that. Most people don't know how to influence others. Most people don't know how to find a good opportunity. Most people don't know how to distinguish something that's good from something that's bad. Most people don't know how to create their own traffic. Most people don't know how to get people to click on their links, meaning influence. And without influence, your business and earning potential is pretty well dead in the water. Get access to this powerful system underneath this video, and we'll even assign you a one-on-one coach every step that can help you every step of the way. Okay, first link underneath this video. Some of you guys are already promoting stuff, but you don't have any traffic. Without traffic, there's no earning that's going to happen for you. Okay, get access to highly converting, affordable traffic. Second link underneath this video. Without further ado, let's get into it. Hyperfund, investors fraud warning by Bermuda Police. It's not by a regulator of Bermuda. Okay, but it's, to me personally, it's worse because it's by the police themselves. A lot of people don't even know who are investing with these type of systems like Hyperfund. They don't even know what a security regulator is. But everyone does know who the police is. So this is a Hyperfund investors fraud warning by Bermuda Police. Okay, I'm going to include a link to my blog post here about this alert for Bermuda underneath this video in the description box. It's going to give you access to more links to, prove that what I'm saying here, it's not stuff I'm making up. It's stuff the police, they themselves have publicized. I've also seen some people come to my channel saying I'm bashing. I'm not bashing anything. I'm reporting the news, what is happening with, in this case, with your Hyperfund opportunity. I'm not from Bermuda. I'm not the police. I'm not a security regulator. I'm just a guy who does reviews, and I'm taking information that's already out there on stuff that's already happened and just reporting it on this very channel. Okay, so here we go. Investors fraud warning and alert. We'll make it sixth against the Hyperfund. Read this update before investing into Hyperfund to understand what you may be up against. I reviewed Hyperfund back in July, and the only revenue that I could see going into the platform was from network marketing recruitment. Okay, I'm seeing all kinds of claims out there, but I'm seeing no proof of any outside revenue other than network marketing recruitment, the recruitment of new investors to pay out the older ones. Okay, I did notice that Hyperfund had a due diligence report, but the bad news was that it was somewhat sketchy. Okay, the only thing that I could see in their due diligence report was that they had a bunch of shell companies, and they were all registered with the ASIC. That's the Australia Security Regulator, and that's like the worst regulator out there. They gave a Ponzi scheme called Barax earlier this year, allowed them to register with them. And then Barax exit scammed because network marketing recruitment dried up, right? And no more revenue was coming in. Deposits, withdrawals started exceeding deposits, so they just pulled the plug. And that's what happened. A whole bunch of people lost money with Barracks. And what did the recruiters of Barracks do? They started promoting Hyperfund. Okay, and after Barracks went out of business, after people lost billions of dollars in crypto, ASIC, what did they do? They issued a fraud warning alert against Barracks, a very company that they themselves gave permission to register with, as is the case with Hyperfund, which is registered. That's the only regulator that allowed them to register, so it's not good news. They give fraud warnings, and they pretty well allow a Ponzi scheme to register with them. Okay, if you don't believe me, go out there, take time out of your busy schedule, because this is your money, this is your life. Do what you guys want with this information. If you want to, it's up to you. I'm just reporting information, making some suggestions. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just using some common sense suggestions here. Okay. So far, to date, this is the 6th fraud warning. First one was from the UK, second one India, New Zealand, Guernsey, Germany, and now Bermuda Police. As per an article that I found by Bermuda News, that's this article here. That's the link right there. Police warn of fraudulent schemes circulating, noting that several persons have fallen victim to the scheme, with one Bermudian investing upwards of 10,000 Bermudian dollars. And I checked that out. It's pretty well 10,000 US dollars is what they lost. One Bermudian dollar is equivalent to a US dollar. Okay. The police are alerting the public to 2 fraudulent schemes. People are promoting Hyperfund in Bermuda 2 different ways. Okay. The first way, and they're just outright calling it a Hyperfund scam. Company which appears legitimate invites you to invest with them whilst offering large returns on your investment. Hyperfund operates a multi-level marketing model similar to that of a Ponzi scheme. This is not what I'm saying. This is what Bermuda Police is saying. Okay. Several persons have fallen victim to the scheme, with one Bermudian investing upwards of $10,000. In the second scam, persons being contacted. So people are pretending they're from Amazon and doing some kind of, cock and bull story, trying to get people's private banking details from unsuspecting victims. Bermuda Police have also released a warning on their official Facebook page. That's this one right here. Okay, and that is the link up here. Unusually high returns on investment, unclear to how the company are making high returns. Companies that are not registered with local regulatory authorities. Investment schemes that ask you to recruit members. Unknown persons contacting you and asking you for personal banking information. Detective Chief Inspector Sherwin Joseph, who heads up the Specialist Investigation Department, offered the following advice. You should perform independent research of the company to confirm their legitimacy and identify if any adverse news exists about them. A thought just came to my head right now and came to mind. And you're going to see a bunch of characters come to this very video, dislike it, right? And then they're going to say like, hey, you're bashing our deal. You don't know what you're talking about. Hyperfund's legitimate, and we're getting ROI every single day. What most of you guys are getting is an app on your phone telling you that you earn 0.5% daily. That does not mean jack squat in the real world of entrepreneurship. We got to see dollars going into your bank account. I got characters coming to my videos saying, hey, I just joined like 90 days ago, and I'm getting 0.5% every day, and it's making withdrawals. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Prove it. Because if you've been only in it for 90 days, and it's a 600-day payout plan, how the hell are you making, 0.5%? You're getting withdrawals every single day like you claim, and you've only been in the deal for under 3 months. And it's like 600 days, which is like 2 years, based on math. That doesn't make any sense. If someone says any BS like that, don't just go to Trustpilot and see a bunch of people saying, yeah, we're getting paid every single day, right? And they're really affiliates making claims. Say, prove it. Show me. Show me the money. That's your job as a person who wants to create financial freedom. Okay. Okay, so let's see what else they got here. You should perform independent research, try to understand a company, how they're making their profits. Be wary of companies that ask you to recruit. Be suspicious. Do not provide. There's nothing wrong with recruiting, but there's something wrong when you're telling everyone, hey, we're making money and we're promising people income, ROI, revenue, passive income, for doing nothing. But we get revenue from blah, 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 but we're not proving it. So that's where the problem lies, right? In MLM is MLM. It's based on recruitment, based on getting people into the deal, right? But problem lies, the big X, is with the lies and the hype, right? Isn't that it, guys? Now, what I'm seeing now, Hyperfund admins have been publicizing the fact that they're going to be operating in Dubai. To me personally, that's not good news. Dubai is being known worldwide as a scam-friendly region. Dubai is part of the UAE, okay? They're allowing a lot of scammers to operate there. If you do something bad in Dubai, they'll cut your hand off, lock you in jail. But promote a Ponzi scheme, they'll even show up. One of the sheiks are going to show up at your event. That's what's happening. US and other countries like the UK cannot extradite Ryan Zhu or any of the other admins or the real people behind the scenes that actually own the company. As was the case with Barracks and many other schemes, a lot of them were Russian owned. Okay, with Hyperfund, maybe it's guys in Hong Kong, who knows? But they're owned by businessmen, businesswomen, a group of, people with deep pockets who know what the heck they're doing, and they usually hire paid actors to pretend, hey, I'm CEO, CFO, CMO, and so on and so forth. Okay, at the end of the day, this is not good news for investors if they're going to be operating out of Dubai, because once network marketing recruitment dries up, and it will, it's not a question of if, but when. When that happens, that means it happened. It collapses because withdrawals exceed deposits by new investors to pay out the older ones. So the seed money, the investor money, dries up and they got to pull the plug. What happens after that? Your money is pretty well gone bye-bye. Now, with the app on your phone, of course, it's going to show you, hey, you're making a lot of bank every single day, but get that money into your bank account, and then it's going to be a solid claim by you if you're making that type of claim. Okay, now others, maybe some of you have invested and you're seeing that app and you're getting excited, but nothing is real until money goes into your bank. Okay. So that's pretty well it in a nutshell. If I get any more news, well, as I said in my last video, Hyperfund will get more fraud warnings. Now, if they get any action taken by any regulatory, governments, security regulators out there, so far people are just saying, hey, Hyperfund's bad, right? Oh, it does bad for the Hyperfund community, because a lot of newer investors are going to say, holy smokes, they're getting so many fraud warnings. This looks like there's too much risk, and then they go and find something else to invest in. So that's one way network marketing recruitment dries up. The second way is like with the case with BitConnect and USI Tech, as we've seen in the past. U.S. regulatory body of government like SEC or Texas Commission Board, if something happens in Texas, it's game over for your platform. Okay. So once they get more fraud warnings, and they will, I will be sure to give you guys updates. Okay. At the end of the day, it's up to you to do whatever you feel is right. Just make sure that whatever information that you're using to decide for yourself actually serves you. Okay. This concludes my Bermuda fraud warning. For those of you still looking for a legitimate way to earn an income, understand that you are the opportunity, dependent on what you're willing to do for yourself. And people are products, right? Even with MLM passive systems, You can find legitimate platforms and, get people to buy them. But at the end of the day, with the MLM passive systems, the people are the revenue. Now, with legitimate systems online, the revenue comes from selling products and services to people and earning rewards in the form of commissions as an affiliate. Okay. Now, if that's you and you're tired of exit scam, you're looking for something legit, but what you need is not just something legit and not just something lucrative. You need something that can teach you if you're willing. Okay, because no one makes changes financially for themselves unless they're willing to do things for themselves. That means learn how to do this stuff, learn marketing, right? Learn how to influence, learn how to get people into a sales funnel. It sounds like a lot of hard stuff. I do it every single day. I don't pick up the phone. I don't call anyone. I really don't like to do that kind of stuff. I used to do that stuff when I was an MLM, but I'm an affiliate marketer now. I learned how to just generate some traffic, have some influence over an audience, earn some trust. Well, it's not hard for me to do that. People, once they use common sense and their own intuition, a lot of people trust me. Some people will even trust me even if they don't like what I'm saying about their, potential Ponzi scheme. You guys have your own bullshit detectors in there. Some people don't use them. Some people do. Okay, so if you want to learn how to do this kind of stuff, how to make money online as an affiliate marketer, and do it in a way where you don't have to call anyone, right? Just how to generate traffic, how to get people to click on your links, how to build credibility. What is that? That's when you make money online and you could show other people. If you've seen some of the heavy hitters out there, they do it all the time. It seems like whatever they touch turns to gold, like the Midas touch, because they learn some skill sets of marketing. They got some monetary results, and then they get credibility. Okay, when you get credibility, you get on the leaderboards. Okay, you get awards, you get plaques. And once you got that kind of stuff, you could promote anything, right? And then it doesn't come down to one system, right? It comes down to you being that system. And if that's you and you're finally ready, only if you're ready, go underneath this video, click on the first link in the description box below. Anyways, my name is Rory Singh. Over and out. I will see you on the next one. Take